are you guys from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
What about you?
I'm from around here. I'm local area.
Oh, nice. We need to donate a hacksaw blade.
Yes.
I think we need to donate a hacksaw blade. Yeah.
Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's better.
Get out of here. There's a minivan. Look at this. So, welcome to Black Mountain Forge, everyone. When you're in this area right here, we require you to have eyeglasses and an apron. When we're working with the metal, we're gonna put in this propane powered furnace. We like to use coal, but because the fireman, we are forced to use this. It gets about 1500 degrees inside, hot enough to manipulate the metal, but not really hot enough to do crazy things like this. This requires a little bit more heat than that can produce, and when we can use coal burns hotter than that and lasts longer, so it's easier for us to use. We don't have to carry as much of it down, and we can do cool things like this, which we like to do, but sadly we cannot. So, what we're going to have us be making today is an S-hook. This is what an S-hook essentially is, but we might add a little bit more creative twist to it around this area. So we might add this, a few of these twisty things right about here, maybe one or two other things. Oh, come on. There, got it. When the three tools we'll be using in the forge is jaws. Actually, this isn't one of the major tools, this is just a tool. Some vice clamp. That's a little rusty. But we'll be using our anvil. This is the horn, this is the face. Those are the two most important parts that we'll be using. Some other things is the feet, the hardy hole for a hardy tool, and a punch. Also, this is the cutting face. We will not be using this. But it is kind of interesting to look at because this is where we cut the metal, and there is cuts on the face right here, but not right here because we want to keep this face clean. Why we wash it off? Because bits of metal will flake off the outside. We just keep that clean, so we keep the metal as like blemish free as possible. But it's not gonna look extremely clean. But we do what we can do. This is our hammer, this is the other tool we're using. This is a hard metal. Again, this is a hard metal. When you miss the metal, when you miss this, which is a soft metal, and hit these two hard metals, it's going to bounce back and kind of be a little bit uncontrollable because it's going to feel like a bouncy ball because it's hard metal, hard metal. Try not to do that. And I like to tell crews, blacksmithing is not about sheer power, so you don't need to take the hammer and go full Thor on it. Just look where you want to hit it and be a little bit more precise with your hits, but you can also be forceful. Don't grab all the way down here. I suggest grabbing around here. There's a little bit of a bulge right here about halfway through the handle, which is a good place to hold it, to hammer it. And our last tool we're going to be using is our tongs. So, the tongs, I will be using tongs most of the time. I think we have a should be that tongs, right? Where does tongs go? other tongs, when we can't obviously take our bare hands or just our gloves and handle hot metal because they'll burn. So that's why we use the tongs. I will be using tongs most of the time because we do stick the tongs in and out quite often. It does get hot, so we don't want you to burn yourself. But there will be a set of tongs over here that are in the forge, so